This video is designed to help you with your exams. Don't forget you can pause and rewind this video to go back over any points raised. Letter writing. Maximise your marks. English. We're going to look at the best way to write a formal letter. This is a typical question on the English writing exams. There are 5 key features that will be marked on when writing a letter. Layout, content, spelling, punctuation, and grammar. Let's look at the layout of a letter. Let's start by looking at the addresses, their format, and their contents. Your address, known as the return address, should be aligned on the right, include a postcode, and conclude with the date the letter was written on. So your address will look like this. The address of the person you are writing to, known as the addressee, should be aligned on the left, start with their name, and include a postcode. So their address will look like this. Now let's look at the greeting. Your greeting, sometimes known as a salutation, should be aligned on the left, a little underneath the address of the person the letter is being sent to. Your greeting should look like this. If you do not know the name of the person that you are writing to, use the greeting, Dear Sirs. If you know the name of the person you are writing to, use one of the following titles: Mr. for a male, Mrs. for a married female, or Miss for an unmarried female. This title should be followed by the surname only, not the first name. For example, Mr. Kensington, Mrs. Kensington, or Ms. Kensington. Now let's look at the content of your letter. The content of your letter should be split into 3 parts: the introduction, the main body or content, and the conclusion. The introductory paragraph should be short and clearly state the purpose of the letter. For example, to make an inquiry or a request. The main body of your letter should clearly state the points that you want to make. It's a good idea to keep this as to the point as possible, to ensure that the content is clear to the reader. The concluding paragraph should outline what action you would like the reader to take. For example, to send you information or to make a refund. Now let's look at the conclusion of a letter. There's a simple rule for choosing between yours sincerely and yours faithfully to close your letters. Choose yours faithfully if you do not know the name of the person you are writing to, and choose yours sincerely if you do know the name of the person. Finally, it's time for your signature. Sign your name, then print it underneath for clarity. You can also include your job title if the letter is sent from the place of business. Spelling, punctuation and grammar are also important parts in all written exam work. They're essential to maximise your marks. Always double check your spelling and think carefully about your punctuation and grammar. There are other videos on the Training Alliance website that go over some top tips for punctuation and grammar if you'd like more help in these areas. The exams often have a question that asks you to write a letter to request something. This type of letter is designed to make an organisation take an action. For example, to request sponsorship for a charity activity. It is important to be clear what you are asking for, and to back up your points with evidence to persuade the reader that what you want is reasonable and that they can help you with it. If you use the information in this video to help you write letters, you will maximise your marks in the exams.